Oh, Talofa Tawai, thank you very much for the warm welcome this morning. It's really nice to hear my parents and our villagers in the introduction and Ngawha. So really, really, very nice to be with you today.
Whaftai for mo le taimi whaafno in ele nei fo intai fau. Honourable Minister o le Fisili Mua incorrect data released by Fatu Ora earlier this week. You are the Associate Minister for Health. Why incorrect data?
Yeah, so my understanding from the Minister of Health, who has received an apology from officials and from the CEO herself, my understanding is that it sounded like there was a spreadsheet error. It was an error in the publication and not in the actual data that was given to ministers in order for us to make a decision. And we do have to accept time to time that there may be errors and human errors when it comes to spreadsheets and it comes to publications, but we've accepted officials' apologies in relation to it.
While we're talking about health, Minister le health department, the emergency department. I mean, it's a mess. I mean, for easy ambulances now to easy for overcrowded and busy. What can we do to improve the service from the health department from Bonmonea?
Yeah, so they're definitely under pressure. Part of the thing that one of our priorities is also making sure that we're prepared for winter coming forward, because as it gets colder, there will, as you've seen in previous years, there's always a greater increase into the emergency side. It comes down to us being able to support where we can to make decisions around funding for bringing nurses in to relieve some of that pressure. There are more hospital beds, but it is very much a difficult time at the moment, and we're seeing, we still have cases of COVID. That does make a difference on it. And so really what I need to ask our families and our individuals out there is, as we head into winter, we're now in autumn, as we head into winter, is to get those vaccinations for flu, get the vaccinations for COVID, and also, as we've seen, whooping cough is coming through. So absolutely acknowledge the pressure on our doctors and nurses, and what we need to do is make sure that we try and get more in to assist them.
Okay. Malo whaftailo whiunga le Minister and whaitahia fau. Mawana e Malanga Hawke's Bay. What's the update from Hawke's Bay from Bonmonea, Honourable Minister?
Yeah, so yesterday I was in Hawke's Bay meeting with the Chamber of Commerce, Otis, who's one of the biggest employers in Hawke's Bay, also Māori and Pacific people, with the fire emergency crew, and with Salevi Tiatia, who is the NEMA, the National Emergency Management Agency, is their Pacific engagement person. So yesterday we announced $15 million fund for our Pacific organisation, like the churches, our marae, our iwi community groups and rural community groups who have stood up evacuation centres to help reimburse the costs they've incurred. I also spoke to Tofi Lau and the Te Whatu Order team yesterday. They're still supporting our Pacific churches on the ground. I saw, they showed me photos of Pastor Charles Whalitulu from the AOG up there, King's Church. They had taken boxes of bisupo and galo to the RSC workers, because they were missing their me'ai, their normal me'ai. I'm really, there's still a big community response that's happening on the ground, but, my role as Minister is to make sure we get the money to be able to reimburse them for those costs. That was the big announcement yesterday, $15 million to reimburse them for their costs.
Okay. Did you manage to have some pisupo from them?
I didn't bring anything back with me. I'm also an Associate Minister of Health who looks after the physical activity. So I'm on a diet.
Okay, Honourable Minister, I'm sure you were at the Toloa graduations end of last week or earlier this week. Are you able to tell us more about this, please?
The Toloa Scholarship Awards are amazing. It's actually been 3 weeks. They're having their awards across the country. So Christchurch, Auckland, last night was Wellington. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there. So those awards are for our young Pacific young people coming through schools and tertiary providers. So they can, for the young people, they can win a $1,000 scholarship, and they can get, at the moment, we've got a partnership with PB Tech to assist them with up to $1,000 for a device.
Yeah.
So, these are, it's the biggest cohort that we've had. It's really good to have the families in the room. And I just want to acknowledge all those young people who are wanting to study what the scholarships are for, which is STEAM subjects, science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics. So, our Pacific people, we're very smart. We knew how to we knew how to extract oil from the coconut for healing properties and for lamps. We know how to navigate the stars. We know how to make things sustainably. So now it's just recognising that our children coming through are learning new skills in the Balangi science sense and being able to support them. So really great scholarships have been released, and congratulations to them all.
Okay, and there will be more scholarships maybe later this year?
So they'll be opening up through the MPP site once the new applications are taken in. So I'll make sure I update you when they're open.
Please, Okay, I'm aware you are in Tamaki Makaurau. Did you have time to visit the Polyfest?
Yeah, so I'm heading there today. Okay. We're going there with the Prime Minister. We will be there at the formal opening around 10 a.m. and then we will take the Prime Minister for a walk around to see some of our amazing Pacific performers and some of our, a lot of our providers who are on the ground. So we will be there today from 10 a.m. and I'm really looking forward to Polyfest. My first Polyfest I went to was at Ngātapawai College in Mangili. When the Polyfest used to be hosted by the school. So it's in its 39 year and it's an amazing program for our kids.
Honourable Minister, whawhatai tele lava mō nei fo I tae whau e isi maenga. Is there anything else?
No, just go head down to the Auckland Super Bowl in Manukau if you want to go support our children, and I'll see you there at the Samoan stage later,
Sure. Okay. Whawhatai tele lava, thank you so much, Honourable Minister, for your time this morning. Whawhatai mo le taimi. Manuia lava le weekend and enjoy Polyfest. Honourable Minister Barbara Edmonds, i le nei fo I tae au fo le tautua mo really sa mas falima I vatonu mo